here's what you get. Now, understand, I have no doubt that this is not the first time you've been presented with a training package or program. What I am concerned about, though, is the way I put this together. You might think it's too good to be true. If you do, please remember that I want to fund your deals. That's why I'm about to do what I'm about to do here. This is unheard of. All right, I'm going to provide you with unlimited proof of funds letters. They're all backed by me. They're verifiable, as we talked about. That's a $1,500 value. I'm going to give you my low-cost transactional funding. You can't even put a price tag on that. It's so valuable. The iFlip system, I'm going to waive the setup fee, give it to you for free, and you get to test drive it for 90 days before it costs you the measly $49.99 per month. The cash buyer data feed I'm going to give you. I'm going to waive that setup fee, and again, I'm going to give that to you for 90 days so you test drive it, and it's only after that that you pay for it on a monthly basis. If you want out of one or the other, at any time you're out. There's no commitment, none whatsoever. That makes it my job to make it worthwhile for you. Then you're going to get my home study program. It's called Fast Cash with Foreclosures. This I need to actually send you. The other items are available online immediately as soon as you get on board, and I'm sure there's already people already digging into it right now. The Fast Cash with Foreclosures program, we have the first 3 CDs on within the dashboard area, so you can listen to them while the program is streaming toward you by way of priority mail. That will go out right away. There's no delays. We keep this in stock. And by the way, this is a brand new program. It's not, again, not some old wine in new bottles. This is what's going on right now, and it's where I have the time to dot every I and cross every T so that you get the detail you're looking for. We'll talk about how to find the best deals, how to analyze them, how to know how much to pay. I'll give you a couple of simple formulas so you never, ever pay too much. How to negotiate with the realtor. The script that I mentioned when you talk to that realtor, it's in here. I've been tweaking it for 10 years. It's in the program. Then how to get your buyer committed and on the hook, how to get the thing closed, and the whole process with the detail that I don't have time or didn't have time to do with you here and now. It's on 7 audio CDs and a 115-page manual. Okay, so it's not 37 CDs and a 315-page manual. This is a simple strategy. It's easy to teach, it's easy to learn, and it is not a huge commitment of your time to implement. It's easy to implement, too. So that will be sent to you by priority mail. In the package, you're also going to receive a copy of my purchase and sale agreement. This is a 2-CD training program where I go through a purchase and sale agreement or a contract, an example of which you'll get with it. And then I go through that with a fine-tooth comb. Every paragraph, every blank, I explain why it says this, what it means, what to put in the blank, and why, and so that you will completely and utterly own that agreement, and it will never, ever intimidate you again. And there's some really funny stories in there, by the way, of stuff I shouldn't have done that I did and didn't do that I should have, just really funny stories. I'll have you cracking up. Then I'm going to give you my 90 days or 90 days in my inner circle. Okay, this is where I talked about this at the very beginning. This is where you get access to me. I do twice monthly deal maker conference calls. We do those on the first and third Monday night of the month. Those are live. They're with me, and there's absolutely no selling on them whatsoever. It's pure problem-solving, deal analysis, Q&A with me. You get a 4-year archive of those recordings as well. Then there is my huge members-only resource site and support site. This is where we have our question bank. So if you have a question, an urgent question about a deal between those webinars, you go there and ask it, and we'll get you an answer. My team and I are on top of that. Every day we're answering people's questions, so you're never, ever feeling like you're left alone, which is not a good place to be, especially when you're new and you're trying to grow a business, or even if you're experienced, you're going to have questions. I'm there for you. And that huge resource site has so much other stuff I don't have time to get into. I'm running a couple minutes late here. I need to wrap it up. There's so much stuff there, it's crazy. We have an offer generator where you fill in a few blanks, and it literally does the thinking for you as to whether it's a good deal, a bad deal, how much to pay, all of that. It's amazing. It took a couple of years to really write the code that makes that work. It was very complex. It does all the thinking for you. There's discussion forums. There's daily news on real estate and economic news provided there. It's a really, really valuable resource. Then I'm going to give you my access to, I'm going to make you an affiliate in my exclusive affiliate program where you can literally give this make this program, the one you're learning about from me right now, available to people in your world that I could never find or get to. And when they get on board, and I do all the selling, by the way, when they get on board, you get a $400 affiliate commission. $400 when they get on board. Why would I do that? Because I want to fund their deals, and I'll never find them without your help. And for your help, I'm happy to handsomely reward you, and I'm telling you what, that's another stream of income. We have affiliates that are making thousands of dollars a month just by spreading the word. Now you can do that. Think of the people in your world who could use this program, this kind of leverage, and $400 a pop. That's huge. Total value $7,611. All right, already, Cam. Enough. How much? All right, here's the bottom line. Use my funding service, and you pay nothing. Zero. Now, what I'm going to ask you for is a deposit, which you will get back. Now, understand that it's normally $2,000, but hold the phone. Your friend Todd did a fine job of beating me up here, so don't go away. It's a whole heck of a lot better than that. Just let me explain how it works. You get your deposit back on the first deal that I fund for you. So your cost on the first deal I fund for you will be the points only minus the deposit, and you keep everything. I want to get you to that first deal so bad, I'm willing to give you the deposit back when we do it because I make my money on funding the deal anyway, and I know if I get you to that first deal with an incentive like that, you're going to do it, and then you're going to do it again and again and again and again. Now, I've got a funding fee reduction certificate that will be sent to you in the package. It explains it all, and bottom line is, it's a one-time only deposit. You only put it up once, and then once you get it back in the form of a credit or a reduction in your funding fee on the first deal we fund for you, you don't ever put it up again, and you keep everything. And, oh, by the way, it never expires either. So if you have me fund a deal for you in a week or a month or a year, it doesn't matter. On the first deal we fund for you, the funding fee is reduced by the deposit, so you get your money back, and you keep everything. And what I've agreed to do with Todd is I'm cutting the deposit in half to only $1,000 even. Now, this screws up my business model something fierce because I have a very real business with very real expenses, but I'm willing to do it for 10 folks. That's it, just 10. And so if you're an action taker, if you see the opportunity, and if you like the idea of leveraging me, my expertise, my money, then by golly, do this. Be one of those first 10. Do it right now. Get over to realestateacademy.net/Cameron. On that page is an outline of everything that I've talked about here, so you have it. You can print it. You can save it, and there you can use Todd's secure online ordering system, Visa, Master, Amex, Discover, or PayPal, and get on board right now. Be one of the first 10. If you want to do it by phone, if you're driving down the road, you can call. Todd's got his crew ready to take your call now, 888, toll-free, 888-365-8895. We've got a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee on this. If you're not happy, send it back. That's how we roll. Why am I doing this? Why am I willing to give you everything? Because I'm in it for the funding fees. I'm in it for the funding fees. Get on with this now because the opportunity in the marketplace is right now, not a week, a month, or a year from now. Follow my lead, and you'll cash a check in a matter of a couple of days, and this discounted deposit is strictly limited to the first 10 folks. That's as many as I'm willing to do. Oh, and am I ever glad I stuck this in there. This is a grocery coupon I'm going to give you. If you're one of the first 10, I'm going to send this along to you, too. It gets you $1,000 in free groceries. $1,000 in grocery money that you can use to buy the groceries you want. This isn't on some junk that you don't want to eat. It's the food you eat, $1,000. I'm going to throw that in the package if you're one of the first 10. There it is. Get over to realestateacademy.net/Cameron. It's right on your screen, or call right now, 888-365-8895. Is that a fair offer for your folks, Todd?
Cameron, I have one thought about your presentation. And then remember the guy on the radio that says, biggest no-brainer in the history of Earth?
Yes.
That's pretty much what I think about this presentation. Guys, if you're not salivating right now, if you're not thinking, man, I've tried so many other things and this is actually the system work for me, then I can just tell you that's why I brought Cameron here, because Cameron's system is far better than anything else that is out there. It is the Rolls Royce. Other people are driving the Hyundai. Okay? This is the Rolls Royce. This is the system that everyone out there within the sound of my voice should be taking a part of. It's reasonably priced. You're going to get your money back for the first deal. His point, I mean, the points are only 2 points. That's ridiculous. I was just in an office yesterday, Cam. Guys quoted me 5, 6, 7 points, okay, not to mention the interest rate. I mean, you have put together something that is absolutely incredible. There's not any person on the line today that cannot take advantage of this and not be successful. This is a system that any person can do. I don't care what your background is. I don't care if you failed in the past. I don't care if you started and stopped. I don't care whether you've got a lot of money in the bank or no money in the bank right now. It does not matter. This system will work for you. And Cameron has done something, and I know Cameron, he's a guy that's very wealthy, and he's a guy that definitely follows up and keeps his word. He's going to take care of you in this program. This is your golden key. This is the way you're going to get out from wherever you're at right now. This is the way you're going to accelerate and grow and go to that 6- and 7-figure income. And guys, I just really can't say anything else except take action. If you ever thought about taking action, take action this time. It'll be really, really helpful for you, and you will be definitely in great hands with Cameron. And this system works. It works like clockwork. It works every time. And it's going to be the most awesome decision you've ever made in your entire life. And the fact that someone like Cameron would do this for everyone out there, I think is just a blessing. It's a godsend. And Cameron, I want to say, first of all, wonderful, wonderful job in putting together something that every person can use.
Well, thanks. One of the things that I aspired to do was provide my client, my student, with all the tools necessary to make this work. There is no missing piece of the puzzle. There isn't, I didn't leave something out so I can upsell you later. This is the whole enchilada. It's everything you need to be in the foreclosure business now. And Todd, I bet there are a number of people that have already jumped on board, and I hope if you're sitting there saying, gee, I can't make up my mind, let me help you with that. Do it now, because I have to limit this to 10 people at this half price deposit. When those 10 spots are gone, the program is still available. The deposit goes to $2,000. It's still a deposit, but you may as well jump on board right now while hopefully there's still a couple of slots left.
Funny you would say that, Cam, because I was actually just searching through my email while you were talking about that, because I know there's a lot of fast action takers out there, and guys, obviously this is going to be the most incredible thing you ever get involved in. And so we just like to congratulate those fast action takers. The spoils usually go to the fast action movers. So I'm just looking through here, Cam, and seeing, okay, we've got some people that have ordered. I want to say congratulations out to Susie Winston. Congratulations very much. Right. Let's see here. Ricky Strain.
All right.
Congratulations. Jose Vargas, I think is how you say it.
Good. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, we've also got Clifford Pong, and I know there's more guys out there that are getting on board right now. We'll check it back here in a second. But guys, hey, get on board with this right now. It's only the first 10. Get out to www.realestateacademy.net/Cameron. Do yourself a favor. This is going to be sold out tonight. Today, wherever you're listening to this, this is going to be sold out, and we are definitely going to be able to offer you the most incredible system that you've ever seen to get you off the snide and get you going and making money right away. I love the fact, Cameron, that you put this system so they can make money right away within their first month.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. And as soon as that happens, I know that they're going to be back for more. That's the way I put it together, was to give you a strong incentive to get out there and hustle it up and make it happen. Hey, I mentioned to the folks about our idea of taking questions. Did we get to, I've got to imagine we got some questions.
Yes, I've been, let me just look over here and see what we got over here. So guys, submit your questions right now. Let me just make this statement before we actually go to these questions. I'm looking right now. We're getting bombarded with questions. We can only, because of time limitations here, we can only take so many questions. If we did not answer your question, please don't be annoyed. We can only answer so many questions on the line here today. So please just understand that if we didn't answer your question, it wasn't something personally. It's just that we probably ran out of time. We couldn't get to it.